I am now going to start working on getting things done. I have a checklist. I have a checklist. I need to finish. Okay, I need to finish the toggling scheme. I need a belt. I need to finish the toggling schemes. That means, right? It's the launch toggle scheme. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so that those squares, you can freely toggle between them, and so then you're always specifically choosing it. Right now, there's a thing based on the old system where you have to place all of your launch runes before you can start moving them. I'm going to make it so that you can always just toggle which one you're going to place. So you only have to do one like launch rune set the entire time, and you can just reuse that one instead of having to instantiate all of them first, like and then like just keep them out of the way. Um, it should be pretty straightforward, but emphasis on the should be. Um, I need to make the walk sprint launch. This should be easy enough. I should be able to just do some Boolean checks. So like, if, um, okay, if sprinting, um, if sprinting, right? But I need to make it though so that, the last bit, what does that say? Right. Not placing the runes on my. That's just up there to piss me off. Uh. Yeah. Okay. I've got caffeine in my system and fear in my heart. I'm going to begin uh working at this point. Wish me luck, I guess. Oh, I forgot to do that little explanation of what I'm even like working on. This is for our game currently, code name Leap Pond or whatever like we choose to call it, whatever day of the week. Um, this launch rune system is to assist in the primary function of how you get momentum in the game. So since the game is a game about taking your momentum and using that to navigate through the levels by bouncing and keeping and sustaining that momentum with the grappling hooks, bounce runes, but you need a way to begin that, and that's where the launch runes come in. Um, so I'm trying to get that working to some avail. I've been since working. I'm getting really. I have mechanically right now all of the launch rune sorting systems. They don't launch yet, but I'll be able to get that in a second. The launch sorting system, the logic that I put into that currently is actually fine. It's working fine. It works fully. I'm now making the UI work. And for some reason, this is something that wasn't happening until now, but now if I try and call um, a section of an array that doesn't exist, it crashes. I swear it hasn't been doing this before now, but now, let's say that I've got an array called my bag, and my bag has three spaces. One of space 0 is completely empty. Space 1 has a thing of toothpicks in it, and thing 2 has a pen. Um, if I were to call in any form thing 0, index 0 in the my bag array, it would return the nothing, and the next one, and it would return the toothpick, subsequently the pen if you were to add another. But then if I tried to call space index 3, the fourth possible object that there isn't, crashes the game on the spot. I swear this wasn't happening before. Um, but that's fine. It's honestly a good thing. It means less null exceptions, stuff getting called that doesn't exist. It's overall something I would have fixed anyway. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep working, but I'm making good progress, and I might not be up that late tonight. Which, yeah. All right, funny bit, funny little shit. I just got it done. Like no time has passed since those last couple clips. And I can show you. Look at this. Um, mind. So see that? Um, look. You see like the icons, right? And then if I go and I right click, boom, it's white. I can go to this one, put one here, put one here, boom, it's white, shows that it's active. And then boom, boom, active. I haven't tested this because literally just got it. Let's see what this does. If I do this, can't do anything. Oh, can't. So, but what if I right click? Oh, oh. Okay. Um, I think because of the way that logic works out, I don't need to fix that. What's happened, because obviously you don't feel my clicks, what I just demonstrated is that if I. Okay, so all three, 0, 1, and 2 of the array sets are empty. Um, if I say place a catch rune, then I cannot place any more catch runes. I mean, if I place a launch rune, then I cannot place any other launch rune until I place the matching catch rune, and I can adjust where I am in the array. So it doesn't store them in the scroll list until I place that secondary. So I can place the launch while I have slot 0 selected. I place the launch, I scroll up to slot 1, and then I place the catch. The pair are going to get stored into into spot 1. That's not exactly how it works, but for the sake of this, it's good enough. Okay, it's been a bit of time since the last time. I was just putting some finishing touches in the organization system, and now I'm getting to work on actually getting the launch runes working, which I already have gotten them technically working, but um, now I'm going to try and implement a system that me and Nat came up with. So the point of the game is to use these launch runes to get momentum, but they're also a major form of vertical and horizontal traversal in the game. So we need to give players control over that. And so an idea I had last week was that if you sprint and hit the rune, so you can either be when you approach the rune, you have to be moving in some capacity. Um, you can kind of think of it as there are three ways that you could hit the rune. You're either walking onto it, sprinting onto it, or you have fallen onto it. And my idea is to do a velocity check for the player, and depending on how fast they are going when they hit the rune, that will then do something like this. So, if they're just walking, I'm gonna raise the point to here so that the player follows an arc like this and then hits something a bit more akin to that. I'm also going to put less power on them. But if they sprint and hit it, I'm going to turn up the power a bit and I'm going to shoot them directly at the point that they set. This will give a lot more versatility in how you use bounce runes that you can put on the other end of a launch rune, or where a catch rune would be. Um, yeah, I'm just moving along. Though I'll probably spend like 20 minutes on this, make dinner, and then come back. I got, mouths to feed here. Um, yeah, that's my little check-in. It's still coming along, and hee hee. All right.
Hey, good morning. um, Forgot to record this last night. Oops.
I was up pretty late, um, working on it, but I finally did it. I finished just about everything that we set out to get done for this deadline. Um, I even was able to fix the self placing runes on self issue. Apparently, you can only filter layers in a rate cast if you set a specific distance that it can cast, a max distance, which is weird. But I don't make the code. I guess I don't make it. Uh, anyway, um, everything's pretty much in order. Here's the Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I just hard coded in a number um, that I'll probably change later, but it doesn't matter right now. It hasn't caused an issue for me yet. Um, yeah, get stoked.